As soon as they find the 20 LLCs of Joe Biden's companies, what happened? Trump got indicted by Alvin Bragg.
Keeping records in your house that just about every president in the past has done.
C-SPAN got a whole rack of people calling in. I want to see what they got to say, bro.
Give me a break. I mean, what planet are you Democrats on? Honest to God. Look, if Trump did half of what Biden did, I, as an American, would notice that's not right for our country, and I would admit that. This is insane that you people cannot admit what your president's doing right now. He has laundered money. He's done everything that he blames Trump for doing. It's insane that no one is seeing this. Why is he not being indicted? He's stolen money. He's taken money from other countries for years now. Why is this not brought up? I am so blown away by this. And God bless America, mega, on 2024.
Now, this is the thing, bro. When you let the people speak, they're going to speak the truth. They don't have anything to gain. They don't have anything to gain. You might say they don't have anything to lose. That's why they're speaking the truth. No, they don't have anything to gain. Like, what do I have to gain from this? All I see is that y'all are being unfair and y'all being unreasonable and y'all not holding people accountable. The people who are actually in office right now benefiting off of doing criminal activity, you're not holding them accountable, but you want to chase after the people that can cause an issue or cause a problem for them by pointing out exactly what they're doing. And the people that you need to hold accountable are actually doing criminal activity.
It's amazing that you can find all forms of documents scattered around the Biden residences. He took those when he was a senator, which is completely illegal, a felony. A president has the right to handle classified documents and deem them unclassified whenever he wants. Yeah, I knew that you guys wouldn't mention anything about the $5 million that was paid out by Burisma to the Biden family. There's one member of the Biden family. She's a teacher or something like that. And she gets paid. So what are the service they offering for all the money? Where did he get the money to build all those homes? Amazing. Corrupt. The biggest corrupter is sitting in the White House right now, the biggest liar, and just controlled by the Democratic puppets.
I really feel that the Justice Department right now in the United States of America is chewing off something here that it's a whole different level of what they're doing with a former president. And we have now a present president that the House of Representatives is taking up with actual bribery. Is bribery worse than this keeping records in your house that just about every president in the past has done?
Listen, the people are talking. I need to get a call-in number. How do I get one of these call-in numbers? Can somebody let me know? Hey, Jesse Lee Peterson. Jesse Lee Peterson. What's up, bro? I see that you have people calling on your show. How do you get the call-in number? Huh? Officer Tatum. Officer Tatum. What's up, bro? Let me know how to get that call-in number on my show, because I need for people to call in and give us the real, something that we can feel, bro, because that's exactly what they're doing right here.
They have taken stuff home with them, but now we're making an issue out of taking it home and using it to a certain level, and I don't know what that is, but I really feel it's up to the Justice Department now to consider what we have right now. What's good for the gander is good for the goose. And really, with this president administration that we have now, we know doggone well it's coming right out of the House of Representatives that there is bribery.
We are becoming a banana republic. When you have a government that weaponizes to make sure another man cannot run for president because he is winning, that is called banana republic. We have the biggest criminal right now sitting in the White House. All this about the $5 million that he got because he interfered in Ukraine. It's allowed. He even said it in 2017, I believe it was, that he went to Ukraine, and he told them, unless you fire that prosecutor right now, you're not getting the $1 billion. Oh, and what was the prosecutor going after? Burisma, where his son worked. And for that, Ukraine, the Burisma people, gave him $5 million. That is being criminal, and he is a criminal. He's the one that should be going to jail together with his entire family.
Trump did nothing wrong. And the last caller, when he called in, he mentioned that he had no right to declassify those documents. Every president prior to Nixon had the right to just walk off of the documents, and he didn't pack those documents. This was all handled by personnel that worked for the archives.
Here's what I want to know. And, you know, I really appreciate when the people speak out, 1,000%. But I need for this to be as objective as possible. I want it to be as fair as possible. I want to hear things about something on the other side of supporting Trump. I want to hear people agreeing with this and saying why they agree with it. I want to hear people taking up for Biden and saying why he's worthy of taking up for. Although I agree with most of the people that have called in so far and what they have said, I want to hear a well-balanced, like, is C-SPAN, well, this is Blaze TV. Okay, let me guess. So since this is Blaze TV and you already know that they're right-leaning, not right-leaning, they are definitely right or far right even. I do want to hear some fair back and forth going on, because I saw the phone numbers that he had up on his screen. He had one for Democrats, Republicans, Independents, and then he had one just for texts. All right. And all of them had different phone numbers. Right now, all we're doing is hearing people in support of Trump, and they're giving facts, though. 1,000%. I have no issue with that. But if y'all know anybody out there who know me, know that I would much rather hear a fair back and forth. That's what I need to bring on to the channel. You know what? I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it.
And he said, on many occasions, I will give you anything you want. My house at Mar-a-Lago's open. Come by, pick up whatever you want. And he had a very cordial relationship with the FBI. This is the deep state at its worst. We are being overrun by a cabal in Washington, D.C. And for anyone to think that he's going to get a fair trial in Washington, thank God it's going to be in Florida. But if it ever goes to Washington, there's no chance that this man gets a fair trial.
Trump derangement syndrome is real. The last lady that talked just proved it. Joe Biden has 1,850 boxes in 4 different spots in America. He had them at the Penn Center that was financed by the Chinese. Nothing. You look at the timeline. As soon as they find the 20 LLCs of Joe Biden's companies, what happened? Trump got indicted by Alvin Bragg. Yesterday, they come out with a $5 million scheme, a bribery scheme that, where's the money? It's malarkey was his answer.
Well, you're drawing straight lines between those instances and yesterday. How do you prove that?
Oh, yesterday is just, it's Trump. They've been doing this 1, 2, 3, 4 punch on him for how long? Since he was president? It's driven by the state-run media, and you're part of it. How many Fox News clips have you shown on your show this morning? No.
He said, and you're part of it. He threw some shots at you, C-SPAN. Let's see how he takes that. But people have said that Trump was indicted based off of nothing but rumors. Here's the thing. And a lot of people who watch our channel, they are not in they are already in your echo chamber. If you're listening to me, you're watching these videos right now, then they are friends of yours, all right? You're not changing any minds through the rhetoric that we're hearing right now, unless it gets outside of the bubble. Once it gets outside of the bubble, that's why I've been having a lot of fun on IG lately, because it's more of a mixed bag of individuals who are tuned in to my IG channel, IG page, station. I don't know what it's called, channel, page, station. I don't know. Either way, it's a mixed bag of individuals, right? Based off of the different content that has allowed me to grow over there. All right. So what's happening is when I do post things about Trump, about Biden, about Obama, those people are not all conservative. They're not even like 90% conservatives, 80% conservative. All right. Probably 60% conservative. I still believe I have mostly conservative supporters over there as well, but it's not as big of a divide as it is over here. So in order to push this information to those who don't already have this information, you got to share these videos. I don't know what social media platforms you're on. Yeah, I don't know if it's Twitter, Facebook, wherever you are, other than here. You have to share these videos because it got to reach outside of our bubble so that people can see what's really going on and hear from the actual people. Because right now, when they see somebody speaking up for Trump, they just assume that you're a nut, that you're crazy, that you don't know what the hell you're talking about, that you're drinking the Kool-Aid, whatever the hell that means, because they are being told from their news media that they trust not to believe anybody that got on the red hat in white letters or red shirt with white letters or anything with an American flag. And if you got an American flag on your paraphernalia or on your merch or anything, they're told not to listen to you.
Okay. Again, how do you draw the line between what you're claiming and the charges against the president? That's what I like to know.
It's the truth. You know when Trump will be indicted for the Georgia? As soon as they come out with more evidence against Biden. Every time they come out with evidence of Biden doing a crime, Trump gets indicted.
It's that simple, folks. What just now happened? We just now started to hear more about Biden's business dealings. And then what happened? Trump gets indicted. As soon as all of that hit the news waves, Trump gets indicted. What y'all need to be sending me is more information about the Biden money situation that he's in. Let's try to revamp that. Let's get that back out there because right now, nobody's talking about it. No one is talking about it. Nobody. Because everybody's talking about Trump getting locked up. That's it. That's it.
Actually, the biggest bully in the United States is the federal government. And we're getting it good and hard right now. Right now. If any caller destroyed FBI subpoenaed information, maybe emails or a server like Hillary did, they'd be living in a cage. Every single caller who did it would be living in a cage. But Hillary is not. How suspicious is that?
And how does that apply to yesterday's news concerning former President Trump?
Well, the targeting of Trump is all they do. That's what they do because he is a threat to their acquisition of political power. And so they're going after him just simply because they don't like what he does. I think personally, Democrats, you have a political party that likes government. They feel that government can solve problems. And I would submit to you that this is how they use government. And we are next. I think that they don't really solve problems. They claim to, but the border, poverty, the things that matter most to Democrats is just the acquisition of power, and it's not to solve problems. And Donald Trump is in their way, and that's who they go after. It's Joe Biden has all those classified documents for over a decade, and he's not. A president has the right. They're constitutional powers that a president has to declassify without any formal activities or approval from Congress. But why is they going after him like this? They're requesting them. Well, they also told him to put it under lock and key in Mar-a-Lago. They told him to do that, and he did.
And he resisted in other areas too, according to reporting.
Well, according to reporting. Well, according to the article you read, Hillary had no intent of breaking the law.
Well, sure, I know you go back to the Hillary Clinton case, but why do you think this compares to the charges or expected charges against the former president? Why do you think that's a equal comparison?
Well, because the FBI is choosing what laws are going to be applied, and that's what they're doing. They are choosing what laws to apply because Joe Biden or Donald Trump is the one they're going after. That's what a bully does. It selectively applies the law when it chooses to do so.
Here we go again. We've gone through Russia. We've gone through the impeachments, and here we go again. This man has nobody on his side except the Republicans, and thank God we are there. People in the White House, they have done nothing to him but try and take him down. Thank God he has the stability, the strength, and more than Biden, the legs to stand on his own and defend our country.
Now, based off what you just now heard, is you got a bunch of pissed off people. Trump supporters are pissed, and rightfully so. What can we do, though, to get that information out there, to remove the distraction that's in front of us, the distraction from Biden being hidden or just hiding in his daggone basement, not ever coming out, just sending his clone out. Just sending his clone out to just answer questions with the yes or no. And then when he turned around and walk away, you see he has on a mask. But I'm laughing, but that's what it is. It's a damn circus, bro. It's a circus. But we need to put that right. We need to put the correct information out there so people start having these conversations, sharing this information, which is the correct information to share, and move forward that way. That way in 2024, come election time, we'll actually talk about stuff of substance. Let's talk about things that are actually going to affect the country and the people in the country. Going to make our position on the world stage a little more grandiose than it is right now, because right now we're looking like fools, and it has a lot to do with this administration, the moves they've been making, the weaknesses they've been showing, and all of the fighting, the ignorant fighting that we're doing here in the States. It does not make us look good at all. We got to do something about that.